I have a question for you, my friend. And that question is, are you really trying your best? And if your answer to that is yes, then feel free to skip over this video. But if you feel like you're not, then stick around. The reason I ask that question, and I'm not excluding myself, but rather including myself in participating in answering this same question. A lot of the times, the reason that we don't reach a specific goal is because we thought we were trying our best when really we never actually were. Now, something that I like to do as my daily routine is following a to-do list. Every time I wake up and I get out of bed, I have a specific number of tasks that I like to complete throughout the day, simply because I like to stay organized. And when I follow those tasks and complete them all, I have this feeling of satisfaction that I was very productive throughout the day, and I can rest easy at the end of the day. Now, I remember having a conversation with a friend, and they told me, since they came over to my house one day and said, "What is that?" And they were looking at my iPad that I like to have hanging on my wall, open all day, with a list of tasks that I like to complete, plus a timer right beside it to give myself a sense of urgency, which helps when completing a to-do list, plus other things. And so he acknowledged it and said, "Hey man, that's actually really cool. The fact that you write everything down that you would like to do or complete throughout the day, and it's cool and all, but don't you think you're going a little too fast?" The moment he asked me that question, I thought, I have never really heard of going too fast, especially when it comes to completing things throughout the day. For example, if one of my chores was to change the oil of my car, why would I not want to do that chore right away, especially when I have everything required in order to complete that chore? Why would I put it on hold? I don't have a good reason to put it on hold unless I have some sort of emergency, or if I don't, that would just be me procrastinating. So with that said and in mind, it got me thinking, like, when it comes to life, no matter what it is that you're trying to do, are we really trying our best? You know, if you're trying to apply to that new job, right, and some of the requirements is creating a resume, getting dressed nicely, practicing what you're going to say, everything. Why would we not spend our time doing those things? Because if you don't do any of those things, still on the topic of trying to get that job that you want, why would you not take your time to pick out the best outfit, practice what you're going to say over and over again, constant repetition, making sure that you've filled out everything that you needed to fill out on that resume of yours? Because if you don't do any of that, if you think about it, you're not really trying your best. And if you don't try your best, you're obviously not going to get the job. And this applies to everything. When it comes to a relationship, if you see that you guys have talked about something that has sort of created tension between you and your partner, why would you not put in the effort to try to figure out what the problem is? You see, some people actually like to put problems like that aside and say, okay, if I just let time do its thing without me sort of putting any form of effort, time will just heal. Time will heal your partner. Time will heal you. It's all good. Sure, that may work for some people, but for the majority of people, they usually have to go up to their partner and talk about it. And when they do, problem solved. So when it comes to things like that, I just don't get it. If you have a specific problem and you already think you found a solution, don't sit there and complain about it or be bummed out about it, and instead continue to find other solutions. Don't procrastinate on it. That is what trying your best actually is. Yes, life gives you these huge curveballs, super high ups and super low downs, but regardless, keep getting up and keep trying your best until you can't. But trust me, you can. So yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye.